Hey, just a dumb wolf here. I really want to talk about something that's a little close to my heart. Listen, I'm afraid I'm here to talk about CA, or the implications after it. You see, my father, my father, and his partner, way back, um, yeah, they weren't very good, let's put it that way. My father spent time in prison for the CA he did with my sisters, but unfortunately for me, um, yeah, through lack of evidence, they please can't do anything. But how do I word this? How do I word it? Yo, this microphone's digging right in the side of my head. Hold on, let me. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Now this is. I'm gonna have to use my indoor voice for this now because I know the microphone's really close to my mouth. Um, I guess you can say this is me openly explaining things after and what my journey has been afterwards. No, I've tried seeking the help from people, professionals alike, and yeah, I keep falling short. Now, I could either keep going around and around and around with those thoughts inside my head, which now and again pop up, but I try and dismiss it a little bit because the fundamental thing is I know bad stuff happens, it happens all over the world. But there comes a time where we have to draw that line and move on from it. Because no one ever expects to go through bad stuff. And yeah, it's come at me from all angles, but I have this guy. He helps me become a dork. um, yeah, yeah. You reach a point in life where you just want to make peace with the bad stuff because you can't change the bad stuff. You can't change what happened to you, but it's having the time to yourself to go through understanding the bad stuff as well as the good stuff. Because the last conversation I ever had with my father, um, he kept always constantly talking about the good things in life and how the good things, well, there weren't very many at all, but he kept fascinating over that bit, like trying to, in a weird subconscious way, of saying, I was a good man, I was a good man, I was a good man, I gave you this, I gave you that. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I know we all go through stuff. Um, you've heard the old expression, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. That's kind of what I did. I outlined everything on the table and told him exactly what he did because this wolf has an eidetic memory. It's great fun. But you can only try and explain things or try and get over certain things. And if that person is not able to understand the implications of their actions, then it gives you two options. Option number one, you either blanket those memories and try and push forwards with your life. I already tried that, and that just made matters worse. Now I'm left with option number two, which is sounds brutal, but cut them out of my life entirely. And ever since I've done that, slowly and surely I've been building myself back up, because I was always the chaotic child. I was always the high energy, the loving life person. And I guess you can call this my spiritual journey, because having to sit down and understand, acknowledge, and process everything, which I have been doing for the past year and a half, 2 years, it's been one hell of a journey. Yeah, I've seen the worst of people, and I'm ready. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. I'm ready to see the good side in life now. So, you're going to see more content from this dumb wolf. Yeah. Right, let's see if we can successfully hit the pause button without mashing every button, because these have got a lot of dexterity in them. They're not as great as wearing work gloves or anything like that. They're not too bad, but it's like it's trial and error. Bye.